Anyways, this song is in my head. I can't stop thinking about it. It's instantly one of the top ones. So we're going to check it out. The World song just dropped at 1 a.m. this morning. We stayed up for it. We made sure to catch it right as it released. It's fire. This thing is absolute. It's so good. All right, so we're gonna watch along. Here we go. Let's go again. Got Deft. Oh no. It's like they're at the academy with Faker.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bowl. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment. Eyes on a puppet.
He hasn't played Israel from a while. This must be from a long time ago. Yeah, this is previous. There you go. Alright, finally looks like Deft. Yeah, they're going through a history of all of his, all the people who've beaten him. You got a lot of slack by for that Death right there. Gosh, that was, oh my god, Reckless Fanatic Reckless on Kennen. That was so crazy good. Once you play good, number one by one. Oh, the feels. It's just not enough. Showmaker gets the best of them. It's the redemption arc. You gotta deal with who you are in the mirror. Then you realize it's not just about you, it's about your team. You gotta be the best you can be. Draven. Varus. Caitlyn. Comeback and the shot heard around the world. So good. Yeah, solo Baron. No, not quite. The but you know, it was Faker back on Faker back on Zed. You know, iconic. You're trying to make it as iconic. Basically, they SKT stole Baron or snuck Baron and then came from behind and just stole the game. They were losing by like 4k gold and they snuck Baron and then just went on to win from there. We'll see if the servers are finally up. Might have to spend some time doing our overall tier list. Last week we did the meta report for it lane by lane, but I think we might have to do a overall pick ban. Sound is promising. I'm just gonna keep this going on in the background. This song is so fucking hype. This is what you came for. This is what you came for. I can make my no story whole. Ooh, la la la. La la la. One by one. This is gonna be this is the S tier bot lane. This is what you're trying to put together. She could be in counterpick territory. Darius very rare. There's only a couple of people that play it, and you'd basically have to be playing against all dive champions. Gangplank can put number 1 in the counterpick category because I think there's a world where Ornn gets a lot of play, and if that's the case, Gangplank might come out as number 1. Jax. Sorry, we're not playing Jax in the S tier. He's going to be a huge part of what's going on, but he's not the one that's dictating drafts, right? It's going to be like who can land pieces of this combination. Clist is going to be way up there too. Engage supports all day long. Let's see, of the engage supports, so I have to put Braum in there. If I'm going to put these other engage supports in, then Braum always is going to be a spot. I think we can have Leona, Nautilus. Leona can't really get played though if Alistar gets picked, right? So it has to get banned. Maybe we put her here. I think Nautilus has a better, more well-rounded kit anyways. Thresh is in a good spot, but he's kind of all around. Maybe it's like this. Once you play God, all I know. I'm trying not to go too deep with everything that's going to show up. Renekton existing means Kennen's going to exist, and Kennen just is strong, so there's going to be some amount of jockeying in draft world for this. Let's see, Nocturne indubitably shows up, but it's not very strong. There's some champions that I could. Oh, Ivern has to be here. Ivern might even be all the way up here. Okay, I might put the best in every role here in the S, because that's what I did the first time around. So it's just like, here's the S tier, but across like the entire draft, I don't know that I need to put them all in. Maybe I do, because there's so many, you get 6 bans, so maybe I just do plug them all in right here. Milio's kind of in the dirt. It's gonna be tough to find a Milio lane. We'll put him here. There's bound to be a world where people end up playing some Milio, but especially when the swap to Lucian went over to engage supports, I don't think there's gonna be nearly as much. Pantheon, I think, has a world in solo lanes. Might even be here. Maybe this is here. Renekton, we're gonna have to put up there. Even with the slight nerf, that's not going to be enough. Rumble goes up here for sure. Gnar is going to be in counterpick territory. What other champions are like highly contested? We have to give Vayne a counterpick spot and Draven, because they're both incredibly good against. I mean, Draven less so against Ashe. Ashe can just kind of self-peel, go to the side, but he wins the fight all in. Vayne just straight up wins this and wins against Kai'Sa, so she could easily find a world for herself here. Sylas and Akali buffs means they're absolutely going to put in. Maybe Sylas has to just go into counterpick. You can't necessarily just blind him. He's strong enough, and he probably just, yeah, you know what? He probably just makes into B tier. The strength of the champions that are here. Especially if you're going to have like the Lissandras and Renektons of the world. Alistar, right? Alistar, if the enemy team has Alistar, that's already reason enough to grab Sylas. Nashor's Tooth has been dropped enough. Let's see, we can go here with Cassiopeia. I'm not really sorting within the tier that much. Maybe I should be, though. We have to put Poppy in. Syndra could show up. I don't think she's just like that generic, just fine battle mage. Orianna, same thing. So I think they're gonna arrive. We're gonna have some amount of presence from these because they've been buffed up to be strong enough. You get those big moments where you get like the big shockwave. Tarek. I'm putting Tarek here. Whether or not they end up playing him is kind of erroneous. He's very good into Alistar. He's exceptional in the jungle right now, and I have seen some musings of pros picking up Tarek, so there's a chance that he actually shows up. Gwen's going to be in counterpick territory, kind of similar to Gangplank. One of the two of these gets picked to counter tanks. Could see some amount of Vex in counterpick territory. Udyr's actually enabled for this. He could make meta. Graves should find a place on this list. Fiora is also counterpick only. Aphelios has to show up. He's B though. He's below the other guys, and specifically he gets punished, especially by Callista. I don't know if I need to go through everybody. Trying to go through like the major players. Jace, I'm gonna put in D tier. I don't think he's actually that good. He's gonna get played. So is Ahri. But like, they're not gonna be as strong as they were. But people are gonna sit back on them because of the comfort. Lee Sin has to make it up here, probably all the way up here. Gun. Thank you, appreciate it. Let's see, where else are we gonna get these champions? Urgot is also strong. Probably not going to see that much play though, but we should put him on the list because he definitely warrants it. Wukong will put in D tiers. Another one of these champions. Vi actually got a little bit of a buff. She could show up, and especially since they're going to have a somewhat high level of confidence in her, they're going to want to put together, especially if you pair with like an Azir or a Syndra. What's up, Anglina? How you doing? Nidalee absolutely going to be part of meta, but I'm probably going to put it in counterpick territory, where it's going to be looking at like trying to take advantage of a certain draft where you can say from the jungle position we can destroy your entire plans. Yeah, right. It's a lot. It's a lot. Volibear is definitely strong enough as well. What else? Yeah, it's they should slow it down. They won't. They want to keep the game feeling fresh. They've constantly made it clear that they want to make it easier for newer players, but the problem is new champions doesn't make it easier at all. Sivir absolutely gets played. Oh, Tristana. Where do I put Tristana? Tristana's a meta mover as well. She might just have to go into A tier. Tryndamere. I don't know that they're going to want to go for these split push styles, but Tryndamere offers a little bit more tools than Fiora does. Nunu's strong enough, but mostly in the AP build, and I don't think that any team is going to want to put that together. Seraphine with Sona, we have to put this together because this is something people are targeting. We can put Senna and Tahm Kench together as well. As a sort of like, we can adapt to a draft and change based on picks bans by doing something like this. Sejuani absolutely going to be a big part of the meta. A couple years now. Rel is definitely going to be up here as well. Oh, Talia. Does Talia actually supplant Lissandra here? I'm going to put Talia number 1. Talia just has great matchups into the other control mages. She's totally fine. She outranges, or she can play completely safely against champions like Azir. She can affect the entire game. It lets you build different comps like with Nami. Twisted Fate might also be strong enough. But usually, like, that's going pretty far back. This is usually to try to take advantage of a draft situation. I don't know that I need to put all the artillery mages in because they're just, you know, pick and choose one. It doesn't really matter for them who they're going for. Put Ziggs down here too as a possible bot laner. Alright, Tristana. Tristana's a mover for sure. Zaya's going to be part of meta, absolutely. Zeri, they gave one final nerf, and I think that's going to be enough to knock her out. Zyra, I don't think that we see Zyra jungle. If it's going to happen, it's because someone wants AP out of the jungle, and they'll probably go with Karthus, or even something like Gragas. You can even do Sylas in the jungle, things like this, but Zyra is exceptionally strong. This is probably something that we might try to play today. I'm gonna have to put Zillion in the counter pick territory as well, right? Like if enemy team, especially Jarvan, right? Jarvan's such a big mover for the meta, and very specifically, Zillion is great against Jarvan. Jarvan's using so much of his often all of his spells to get on top of one person. Same thing with something like Camille, and if Zillion's there to nullify that, then you can come back to life, save, especially if you compare with a safe laner, someone that avoids getting bullied in lane. What's up, Travi? I need to learn Talia. I never see her, but she destroys me mid when I play Diana. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Diana. That's really tough. She's much more prevalent in high ELOs, right? Especially because she changed again. She was already kind of complicated. She needs combo. She needs to think about where her team is, and her ultimate spike isn't obvious, right? It's often like worrying about where the team's going to be and trying to make plays with them. So it's pretty hard to manufacture that in solo queue, but she is totally capable of doing it. I'm just putting all these control mages together because you're going to see teams that want to pick one of them, and all four of these guys are viable. Zach, we might see out of the Russian teams. I don't think we see like Talon or Zed jungle. It could happen. Kane got buffed enough times that you probably, if they want that assassin, they probably go here, but I still don't think they do it. What else do I want to like make room for? Put Gragas in. Hecarim needs to have some room, especially since it's one of the best options to go with Sona Seraphine. So I'll put it again in C. C is largely needing a specific type of champion to fill out a role or a counter pick. D's going to be like champions that I think that will get played and picked potentially ad nauseum, but I don't think are particularly strong. I'm happy to be wrong. Actually, I'm not too happy to be wrong. I hope Cassante doesn't take over. He's probably weak enough, and yet pros just continue to pick him. The question is whether or not he's actually that good, or they were just that comfortable on him. Nico belongs somewhere. She's fun to see. I don't think Samira makes it. Same. Sion got nerfed enough. Shen, we'll put Shen here. Shen should have a world, but ever since his nerf to his Q where you couldn't get the empowered pass through, he basically has no top lane fighting. He's just a top lane support. And even the most famous Shen one trick is boycotting Shen. So there's a chance that it just, people assume that that's strong enough. Aggro junglers are part of meta. Xin Zhao needs to be there. Diego is absolutely going to be present somewhere, but again, I think it's going to be to round out a team comp more than like priority. Sona Seraphine, I'm kind of hesitant to put up here because it's its own like unique thing, but it's so strong that I expect people to shoot for something like this, especially like we said with like Hecarim or Terra coming out of the jungle, or even Jarvan. LeBlanc has been buffed enough. Like, they took away power from Static Shiv and they gave some power back to the rest of the kit. Even though Static Shiv is pretty unplayable now, I think that she finds a world. I think she needs to go up into B tier. I'm not sorting within the tiers. Alright, let's see. Have we missed anyone? Blitzcrank? We'll put Blitzcrank in counter territory. Don't accept. Oh, Ezreal obviously needs to be around here. This again. This will be if you play like Bard, Ezreal, for example, roaming support with Ezreal bot lane as an answer to like a Karma Kate type lane. I don't even want to put this here. All right, Heimerdinger's dead. Graves could show up. Maybe I'll put Graves at the bottom of B tier. Kha'Zix is going to show up for sure. Although I think he's much weaker, but they have swapped some power around on some items that Kha'Zix benefits from, so we can put him there. Rengar I don't expect. Miraset, no. Singed, no. Trundle, I guess as a counter pick, if you're saying we're trying to save our winning lanes and they've picked something like Xin Zhao, and we want to take Trundle so that we can save our winning lanes. I don't expect to see much Swain, Sion. Let's see, if they're diving into us and we need a mid lane mage, like, it could show up and it might even be really good in that game. Yone definitely shows up. Yone should go in this territory. These, like, anti-tank, you want to carry from top lane for most of these cases, but we do see Caps play Yone too. All right, I think this about covers it. I may have slipped over one. Oh, you know what? We need to put Maokai here. He's definitely going to show up. He's not very good. But the tools, the kit is like fine. The Q damage, the clear is good. The numbers have been brought down. Demonic Embrace is no longer as good on him. There's a lot of things that are wrong with Maokai. These are kind of like the movers of last year's Worlds. So I'm putting them here because they still resonate and there's still people picking. God, the song is so fire. These chords are fantastic. I don't know. I'm thinking about having it on all day. All right, let's get into game. You know what? Let me do a quick run. Taric, you do not need practice on. Auto QQ, no big deal. But Zyra, we probably want to preempt a page for. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Probably something like this. You know what, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek, see if there's a Challenger Zyra jungler. Void Staff second, interesting. It makes sense because you basically don't get that much more econ, but I like something like this better, right? You put out the traps, let them deal the most damage, Shadow Flame and Horizon Focus type things, like Kennen style items, plus the burn. I don't think Ludens is particularly great for clearing jungle camps, especially when you want Baron. You absolutely want to have the plants with Landry's. No. Oh my god, I didn't change to Smite. Alright, the most important thing I want to see is this, whether or not there's any Qs. Comet is low, Dark Harvest, I mean, these numbers are really, really sparse. The champion has a kit for sure. It is easy to carry out of the bot lane with it, but you have to be very cooldown dependent. So something like First Strike makes a lot of sense. Electrocute makes a lot of sense. Comet might be a little bit too slow in the uptake. Anytime that you're dealing damage, you're probably getting Electrocute proc, so you probably want that. But First Strike also there's a good chance that you want that instead. We're gonna do one run through with Zyro Jungle with first strike. Go from here. And let's see, let's get a... We'll just get our Tarek page ready as well. There's definitely press the attack. Press the attack is for kicking everybody's butt in the fights. You go like this. No, we go here. All right, we'll get Smite ready this time. All right, let's try to get a little funky from the jungle position.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment. Eyes on a bumper. Can't think, chest just open. And they're singing your praises. Screaming your name out. One more step, you're in love. Once you play,
So slow walking out of base. Dude, in the training tool, do you know that they don't even have the same minions? You know how the minions got sped up in the real game to arrive at the same speed? You're gonna check this out. It's not even the same game. It's not necessarily the best source of practice. Probably better to just go into custom games rather than training tool. Training tools can be better for like setting up dummies and putting stuff together. But yeah, it's like, why won't they just give us a functional training tool? I have no idea. This is actually a mistake. To be slightly more efficient, I want to make sure that my spawn is seeding at 101, right? I don't actually want this one to come out as early as it did. I can stand in the grass and nothing will spawn. Alright, this is a pretty good layout. We'll definitely be able to fast clear with this. I'm gonna try to wait for this spawn right here. That's actually the benefit. No, that's the benefit even more so of waiting. Didn't wake up the other one. That's too bad. No, is it gonna really lose patience because of this thing? Oh, vomit. I'm glad I did this now. That is so disgusting. I'm surprised that didn't light up. Alright, so I could have used Smite twice right there. Really unfortunate placement on that one. Should have placed the second one. Alright, I'm glad that I'm getting this practice game in because, man, I'm making a lot of mistakes here. This should be enough to clear the whole thing, and then we can start this camp as well. And this is where it starts taking off. Once you can start leashing multiple camps at once. I don't know if we'll play some York today, maybe, to get some more action like that. Let me see if I can get a spawn down here. That would get be lucky. Alright, we're good. We have both of our charges, by the way. We can just gonna burn one. I think that's actually enough to clear this whole thing. That thing's gonna one-shot all the camps. Yeah. Bop. Bop. Yep, that's good enough. Then we're out here in time for the spawn. Then we can walk through this. We can go and we can just leave this. It'll die to burn. Yeah, right. All right, so here's the tempo that we're looking at. That's solo with tons of mistakes. We can do much better, including the Gromp leashing on itself. I'm glad we got that practice run in. Once you play. Maybe I should queue mid jungle so I have a chance of getting mid. Otherwise, I'm basically always going to get jungle like this. But that being said, I want to play Yorick, Zyra, and Taric, so it is what it is. So yeah, who do I expect to be #1 prio out of everyone? It's going to be Ashe. I think in order, I'll do the top lane. I'll do the top 2 brackets order. I think it's going to look like this. We can put Sona Seraphine at the bottom of this list just because they need to try to pair them together. They may not get that. Rumble's going to be super high. Renekton's going to be super high. Jarvan will be higher than Nautilus. I think we get Kalista and all the combinations. I could put all of Kalista's pairings together, right? Like Kalista, Rakan, Tristan, Nautilus, fantastic. But Kalistar is the big one, right? Kalista Alistar is the absolutely gargantuan one. Poppy, I think, is going to have super high priority. Usually you want to wait till there's an answer because there are some ways, but in the jungle, you basically just pick it as a flex. Same thing with Rel. You can take these as flex picks. Taric, same thing. To an extent, you can even do that with Nautilus, but I don't think that they make it to this arena. Tristana is another potential flex, although I think in most cases you're going to want to try to counterpick. It's a little bit weaker to mages now, but much stronger to other ADs. So if they took away some MR and they added some armor, there's definitely a world where they take advantage of that.
I'm on my knees, praying for glory. Anyone read this underdog story? I can't lose myself again. Honey, this is hard.
As you play God, #1 banner. Play God, #1. Let's go. Alright, we're definitely going water walking against Nidalee. We should be really good against her. She should never land spear. We can always put just plants in the way. She would have to jump plus E to hit them. And so as long as we put enough space where we're not getting in a space where she can jump and clear them, and then she can't even do it through the ultimate. And if she's using jump to get on top of us, we might have a window to do that as well. We saw that I didn't take any damage in the jungle, actually 0. So this is a champion that can certainly change which runes you go for the defensive stat. I'm wondering if cooldown's actually more important. Ashe support, this is fairly useless. Their bot lane's going to be something that I'm targeting for sure. Alawi. All right, we actually hard counter Alawi.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is chat's just open, and you're singing your praises.
La la la,
Screaming your name
la
out.
la la.
One more step, you're harder now. 'Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we gonna ride right into the sunlight. It's the day my kingdom come. Baby, where welcome to the big show. Next on the ladder is your name in the rafters. Breathe, moments silent. Back up, woke up, it shows violent. And they're singing my praises.
La la la,
Screaming my name.
la la la.
This is why we won't go now. 'Cause once you play God,
Once you play God, crumble on my line. Side of the vista, don't come. Hey, shoot, 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 shoot! I didn't do the thing. I told myself I was gonna do the thing. Too busy singing to the lyrics. All right, now I do want to pop out. I wanted this spawn to come out at 101, right? And since I delayed this one going into the grass, I'm actually gonna have this one's going down. I'm also not gonna have this next charge up here, which means I think I have to smite to stay on tempo.
I'm on my knees, pray for glory.
And yeah, so we're gonna queue once, we're gonna queue a second time, we'll smite and we'll move along. Get out, get out. What are you doing? I think I can smite and just walk away from this. Fairly certain. Oh, bot lane just got devastated. Oh no. They steal my camps too? So stupid. Like, I don't get why people don't just want to go get prio. Just like be basically good at the game. Do this, and then we go off to the next camp. God, this clear is insane. The fact that that thing chased, though, a little bit of a pain in the butt. Kind of want to go kill it. Yeah, you like that? Spawn right here. I did not need to smite this at all. We are out so flippin' early. This actually, it's not that even that early. This is Karthus early. Alright, Nidalee went for 3 camps. She's got blue buff, so that means she probably left her Gromp here, or she did these 2 camps into topside, and yeah, it doesn't have red. Alright, so she did go for these 3. That means that bot lane Scuttle's going to be available to me. She's way behind on tempo.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall.
I could just path through mid. Alright, they're trying to siege here. Nothing really going to happen. Vex versus Fizz is a fantastic matchup. I can go contest Nidalee because of how much time she wasted early. Going to help Vex get this push. I think we're just good here. Oh, we can't go Owie?
Welcome to the big show. Next on the ladder
Na na na. Na na na. It's a free guy, it's a free guy. Oh, I didn't hit my spawn here? Okay. Oh yeah, there's tricks. I forgot about the tricks. Alright, so every time that something dies, we're gonna get a seed. The seed cooldown is gonna improve. So you actually want to get like the next camp started, ideally, and then yeah, have these things pop up. That's right, I forgot about this. And I flashed. Oh my gosh. I needed to flash away from the R. I'm so sorry. Now I lose all my tempo. And I gave that guy the kill that he needed. Somehow he's up in CS. That shouldn't happen. We get the push and we get dragon. Right, this is Cloud. Cloud's actually best against me, so I want to tank for the seeds here because it kills it so quickly. All right, did she start her second clear yet? Presumably, yes. No. That's a hit. We're gonna help these guys get the push so that they can get a reset. Oh, he walked into it. Yikes. It's not actually where we want to be, but we have good vision of what's potentially coming. If I can get an E onto them, then this is GG. Oh no, he stayed that far? No, 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 no. Why? Why? And we hold the way for the Vex. Fizz is looking for a back, maybe. Always scout for vision with Siege when you can. And I got him out of range of this. This was a mistake. The flash was actually bad. I should have put myself closer to the Vex. It's tempting to go here, actually. $169 gold, all right. All right, Nidalee. I don't have the gumption to go straight ahead of here. Fizz is down bottom. All right, we're good to do this then.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment. Eyes on a puppet. Think checks just open.
Those spawns might be in vision, unfortunately. This is getting biggie. Oh, he's in. Stuff. Do I give the Garen the gold so he can just try to steamroll this matchup? I don't know. I think no. I'd like to get this down. Yeah, you know what? I need to get this down right now. That was an Ashe TP. Hold aggro, one hit. No, that was lethal. And I don't get Herald for that. And Garen didn't hit the guy. Oh. Inactivity. Now cooldown actually makes a lot of sense to try to get more seeds. This one's more impact per seed. Cooldown is just generically the best one. Awful. I should have maybe pinged in with it. I didn't see the W clip me. That was like exactly enough. This Herald goes completely to waste. Gonna go bait. They missed the Q. This guy's just feeding off me. I'm just not on the same page as this Vex. I really want Vex to like go where I go. The whole reason to push up isn't to stay and hover the turret. Like this thing's already dead. You push and then you leave, right? Like that's how prio works. You can use your prio to continue pushing, but then that's the extent of everything that you can get in that situation. Oh no, he walked into it. What are you doing, Vex? Are you serious right now? I think this looks like someone who picked the champion to have a counter pick and doesn't actually know what to do with it. Which, you know, same could be maybe said about me. All right, let's adjust. These people do not want to move, so what does that mean for us? It probably means that we have to go Zonia's or just play much further back. I don't like it.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment. Eyes on a puppet. Can't think, chest just open. And they're singing your praises. La la la. Screaming your name. La la la. One more step, you're immortal. Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna
Alright, they're pushing up bot lane. Ashe is roaming. I could try to fight the Jhin. Ashe teleported up top.
welcome to the big show. Next on the ladder is your name in the rafters. Breathe, breathe, breathe. No when it's silent. Back I woke up and chose violence. And they're singing my praises. La la la. Screaming my name out loud. This is why we know. Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble.
Doing Jinx. What a joke. Okay. I mean, playing better starts with me for sure. There's a lot of things that need to go better here. It's pretty easy, yes.
Once you play.
Alright, they're coming straight over. They haven't shopped, but Fizz is level 13, Allow is level 13. The teleport's gone. We actually have the resources to fight for this. That guy's rooted. That guy should die right here. Let's get this in the pit. No, we don't fight for the Alawi right now. Absolutely not. Engage Fizz, go Fizz, go Fizz, go Fizz, go Fizz, go Fizz. Nice flash. Okay, we're gonna win this. And Garen killed the Alawi, it's winnable. I'm going straight to Baron. I go Baron on spawn. This is so troll. This is going to let us back into the game.
Welcome to the big show. Next on the ladder, this is your name in the rafters. Breathe, moment of silence. Bad guy woke up and chose violence. And they're singing my praises, la la la. Screaming my name, la 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 la. This is why we're immortal now. 'Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we gonna ride right into the sun like it's the day my kingdom come. Baby,
Almost in the territory where I can not one shot this thing, but deal significant chunks of damage if anyone shows up anywhere else. Did they get a warden here? They didn't. I literally just need anyone to show up, and this is ours. Okay. I'm gonna push to try to counteract what they've got going on. This is the only way to stop them. I don't have enough wave clear to battle everything that they can produce. I basically just have to get lucky here. I'm gonna put these to interfere with the turret. This gives us more uptime on dealing damage. This is coming for me. This is actually perfect. That's less perfect. He flashed. That's fantastic. Fizz flashed on. Just gonna put that out there.
once you play.
Oh no. Come on, Vex. Obviously, I need to not get hit. That guy needs to not get hit. All of the above. Big rockets. That's a Oh, Jin Ma, beautiful. Good Gale Force. He's got the reset. We've got teleport. Alawi's showing up with Hullbreaker. That's actually very good for us. We turn back around, we kill the Ashe. I don't actually want to pay for the tax yet. We're still going to have potentially one more item. Oh no, Fizz has a second ultimate up. Hopefully they try to do this. I just stepped on a Nidalee trap and took a Night Harvester proc. Jeez. Okay, not a good time for a lag spike. That was supposed to be QWW to get the 2 plants off, plus R, and then you land the E as they come out of the jump. Hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. One by one. This guy went Rylai's. Yikes, guys. That is troll as fuck. Like, all of your abilities already slow. Rylai's does actual nothing. Right? If all you need to do is buy a crit cloak, and your abilities will slow by 30%. And your the slow scales on your crit chance. Guys, there's no way, there's no world where we don't do this. Control this vision. We need Garen to be here. Okay, that's a big hit. I'm gonna start this. Deal some amount of damage, put a little bit more threat on them. That guy's rooted. He's taking significant damage with no chance of getting any health back. How have we lost so much health? Garen's going Hullbreaker as well. This is not good. I need to play better, obviously. They're not going to listen because I'm 1-11. It is what it is. We've spent like the last 6 minutes around that camp. What's up, Evac? How you doing? I don't know why that didn't show up in Restream. Restream looks like it crashed. One by one. this guy's gonna ping Hullbreaker or something, right? To be like, you got in my Hullbreaker range, and that's why I died. Not because this champion just completely gets scuffed by this. We missed the route. And we missed everything. Alright, we just played horrendously. We'll take the L. This is all us. I was looking around and came across your stream. Interesting. So this is already a thing. If you're marketing, it's already done. Brand was right about something. We absolutely could have burned Baron twice there. Maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, too many fumbles there. Too many fumbles. We're gonna work, you know, a little bit has to do with being hyped up by this music, but no, we just gotta absorb that we made a lot of focus mistakes, just very simple things. Nidalee had an atrocious start to that game, apart from the 0-2 start. Right, so let me just look at what happened so we can just solve this, so that they never have to do this, never have to encounter this problem, because it is immensely tough to come out. Oh, there's silvers. Nothing against silver players, just the MMR has fallen apparently. Alright, so your jungler does not need a leash. There's no reason to be here. You want to start getting priority in here. You want to absolutely get your waves set up, and you want to move up. Going up into their jungle. Okay, so they're just inting. They're just inting. Man, why would you do this? Of all the things to accomplish when your jungler doesn't leash, inting is option Z. What are you getting out of this? Maybe a little harass, probably going to die, probably can't do anything. It's not like you have AoE combos right here. Are they just trying to steal this? What is one auto attack, one Dark Harvest proc to just lose the game? This is an Ashe, guys. The best level 1 champion in the game. Good flash, good cleanse, and they killed them both. My goodness. Alright, so a list of other things what you should be doing. Your team does not need you to do this. Instead, and Garen does not need to come over here. This guy literally accomplished nothing except for losing prio in his top lane as well. Both lanes gave up the opportunity to get the push and get a minion lead. Getting a minion lead means that you'll get an XP lead, because you'll be the first ones to kill that 9th minion in bot lane, or the 7th minion, or we'll just call it the 4th melee minion in top. When you kill the 4th melee, whether or not it's with 2 casters or 3 does not matter, that's level 2. When you kill the 3rd melee in the 2nd wave of bot lane, that's when you hit level 2. Both of those times you just level up tremendously, right? You get 100 HP, you're getting attack damage, attack speed, magic resist, you're getting all these stats that help you in the fights. That's what you should be doing right now. I should probably specify I don't need a leash, and you know what? For all I know, if I ping, it might not even be communicating because of this ridiculous patch that they put in that doesn't let you ping for your teammates' abilities. Team game requires communication. This is the worst change that they've ever made. Not gonna lie. I want to see a little bit. Picking first obviously has a lot of benefits. It would also throw off the scent for what they might be trying to play against. All right, you know what? We'll do it. It's fine. It's fine. What do we want? We want to get rid of champions like Singed. Singed that never needs to fight completely. Singed. Alright, well, we'll see if he likes this anymore. Alright, this is a abusable bot lane. They lose to all ins. What's up, guys? Which one should we go? I'm gonna go pink in honor of Ezreal. Alright, our global presence is already fantastic. We have the Maiden for pushing, we've got Ghouls for pushing, we've got Ezreal to push side lanes, Gangplank can push side lanes. We have 3 different champions that can affect the states of side lanes. So basically we should just auto push as a group. Gangplank can be alone for a bit, but once he's level 13 he wants to be with the group setting up barrels. It is very, very difficult for them to get into us, especially with this. The problem is the one advantage they have is this long range. Oh, are they doing something weird? Is this Kate mid and Senna Kench bot? There's a world where that's the case. It could also be Senna support, Tom Kench top. Tom Kench can play mid against like mages, but he's very weak against someone that has enough burst damage. And even, you know, sustain. Kiana can just rip through him with the continued attacks. But starting level 6, you just, if you can't one-shot him, you can't fight him because he'll take you, spit you out under turret. Alright, so that's Malzahar mid. So we could have Kench top or we could have like Kate top. Kate versus Gangplank would be unfortunate. Do I want to swap to Comet? I think I do, because we're not going to be in melee range very often. No, we just get a dodge. That's alright. They don't have faith. I'm pretty sure that the last 3 games on Uruk were something like 30-3. This is that Grom player trying to avoid the Q. It's probably them that just dodged. They just probably didn't want to deal with it. They don't understand it, so they want to play. And there's something to that. Like, if you have no idea how a champion works and how to interact with it, then like maybe it's the right play to ban it. But if that's the case, then you'll get 0 games ever with that champion, and then that becomes a problem. I think they were doing it to spite me though, because I swapped with support and not with mid for first pick. Support is a better counter pick than mid, generally. Good start. Ryer is someone I absolutely want to play against. The one champion I don't want to play against is Singed, really. Cassiopeia is also a pain in the butt, right? Constantly kiting, poison. But Singed just walks away from the fight, and he does it with boosts. So even when I cast my R, he can kind of just walk through us, put a Rylai's on us, stop our ability to engage. Plus Tarek gets none of his armor bonuses against Singed, because that is a 100% magic damage jam. Ah, look at this. Oh my gosh. What's up, Ghosts? How you doing? These guys are hilarious. They're lurking. I see you lurking. Can't really pick Karthus here. Lux is very good against it. Also, we'll already be showing double AP. It's easy for them to itemize against that. Might just go here. Very good with these two champions. We can put it together. Plus, we get the world's procs. What's up, Ghosts? We're definitely clowning on these guys. We're gonna move at a tempo that they do not understand. I don't care if they see where I'm at. I'm still gonna throw circles around them. They went for Karthus. Okay. Does nothing here. Karthus is very good against Pyke. Because Pyke cannot build any HP, right? So Karthus can get to level 16 and one-shot Pyke, but Pyke can beat that with just one MR item. Twitch is fantastic here. La, la. La, la, la. Right into the sun. Vex. Okay, Vex very weak into Anivia. Anivia's gonna have free pushing, Prio starting level 6. Not really much they can do about it. They do have some interesting combos with Vex diving in with Shen. Ezreal's gonna look to play a super safe lane. You have Lux there, can have a lot of poke here. They're probably gonna end up trying to push, and I'm going to go gank this lane whenever I can. Shen used to have a good matchup against Renekton, but ever since changes, Renekton's just completely fine. There's nothing really that Shen can do to stop Renekton from getting the push. And once you get those level spikes, you get to play with Q and with W, and you get to win that matchup. The only thing you need to avoid is having your W blocked by the Twilight's Refuge. Gonna go like this because of the Karthus. Yeah, so are they. So let's make sure to cover our bases here. I'm gonna bait them with this ward. Hopefully one of them swaps over to a sweeper and comes for it. Did they clear this? Oh, we did. All right, good job, guys. We don't have another sweeper though. Prepare to train at an operational tempo unlike anything in the entire United States Army. Alright, so bot lane came to harass. That probably means Karthus started red side. He may have even invaded my blue, especially if they have vision of me here. Oh, going up right here. This is a mistake, Twitch. You're alone. We push this. No, we hold this. Don't push, don't push, don't push. Is that Vex already coming to town? What's up, lady? Wow, that's a free win for Anivia. Vex is gonna try to steal this over the wall because they're ghosting. Alright, we have a level advantage mid. That's something we can definitely punish. We can also look to help out over here. Karthus, non-zero chance that Karthus already took all of our camps here. Renekton was watching, so I don't think they necessarily did it, but it's definitely on the table. Alright, he's got all his camps and he's got 28. Alright, so he definitely went to top side for Scuttle. I don't think I need to help top. Renekton's doing just fine by himself, which is how it should be. Vex somehow ended up getting a huge lead here. How did this happen? Oh, it was the Karthus coming in? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Alright, 38, so we know that he took some camps. He went after this boss Scuttle, and he also went into his own jungle. We have to help bottom here. This guy's on 18 CS, so he's not really looking to do much better than that. Oh, nice engage pike. Beautifully done. That's a Shen ult. That is GG from Renekton. That guy's not even up high. Yeah, that's a very big problem for them. I'm going to start pathing up right away because the only way that we lose this game now is if Renekton gets gibbed up here. This also put me in territory to contest Karthus for whatever he's trying to do. So he gets the full plate. He's going to be enormous. First back too. That's a slight mistake right there. Getting a little lag spikes, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not affecting the stream. Alright, Shen has no ult, no teleport, so this is our obvious place to go. One, two, 3, 4.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game, everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment. Eyes on the puppet.
Give it to the Twitch. You see me cancel that auto right there? That's an important thing about being a good jungler. Give the money to the carries. No, alright. What Anivia's pinging right here is something you never want to do. Sharing XP is always good. It can make sure that there's more XP in the game. That's why you don't put carries down in mid lane by themselves. They'd be exploitable. You want to have them with someone. You need to give supports access to more gold as well. More experience as well, I should say. You guys have to be careful with this. This means it's going to be a free herald for me, but I'm also going to take all the camps. Now, even if Vex tries to answer this, like, I don't even mind. No, that is unacceptable, though. We take Krugs as well. They're going to go for Dragon here. It's a little trick you can do when you're on this camp to juggle the aggro so that you basically never get hit by the little guy. Nothing really to get down there, guys. Let's give blue to Anivia. This is such a game-changing play. Any Anivia that doesn't take this is really unfortunate because I don't want to be on this camp. It's not for you, Twitch. It's for Anivia. Anivia has mana problems, and she absolutely needs it to take advantage of this level 6 to 11 spot where she's trying to build up her mana. It's not that I'm trying to give it away. It's that it's really good and really important on Anivia. Alright, let's see what we can solve here. A little bit too much play from this Twitch, trying to go lane to lane. No. There's no execute window? Is that guy really not dead? That's too bad. Ironically, that's the time that Twitch should have come, and I don't know why Anivia is not there either. But this is another Shen ult. Okay. Here's what it is. Oh no, Renekton's going Blade to the Ruined King. Okay. Not our favorite. He's also missing out on this plate. We're going to take Wolves and we're going to come back. Unfortunately, our tempo has dropped off significantly. But getting into that fight with 2,000 gold in inventory was kind of a mistake. I don't know, man. Alright, we shove this. We watch out for their mid lane to be roaming somewhere. They're all bot. This is actually good for us. Actually, that means I could have waited on the Herald and I could have done more. We could have gone for the entire turret here, but it does mean that Renekton's also going to get some. This Twitch is just way too reckless with his life. I actually want to take this fight with a Renekton at my back. That guy. Okay. Alright, nope, just baited Renekton into using spells. He gets this full clear though. We're gonna have to hover this. This is not a good start, guys. See, let's keep it things that are useful as best we can. But I don't know what happened that Anivia didn't want this blue buff. It's kind of like, it's so important for that champion. And then I think they left because of Twitch thinking. I don't know. They had an advantage in bot lane. They should have just continued to press on this. Alright, we have Twitch in top versus Shen. Alright, the good news is if they try to contest anything here, I just need to back up. Luckily this guy doesn't have the completed item yet, but we're probably weak enough where there's no real contest here. Big junks. I think we just have to get out of this. Twitch is getting stuff in the top lane. We'll have to take that as our win. Oh, big star. Oh no, he missed the stun. Couldn't get Gore Drinker off. Yeah. This would be a good time for Twitch to come clean up this fight. This Bork build is so bad. We have 2 Borks, so it's kind of like an auto loss, but let's see what kind of play can we make? Ooh, cancel the Shen shield. Okay, that's something. We still need Twitch for these fights, though. This is something that's not going to change. Alright, that's a little bit of an in. Should be Anivia's fight to win here. And she's got egg, that's beautiful. Nice. Uh-oh. Is that a Carthusol? I didn't even hear or see anything. Could have actually gone for the kill there. I would absolutely love to take this if Twitch comes with me. Ezreal's bot side, they're looking at Dragon. Baron is free, trust me. No, not your job. I don't know about using the ultimate here. I get it. It's increased rage. You get more W's. We're just going to finish this. Alright, Baron's off the map. We have Baron with Anivia, so we should be in an okay spot. If I'd shopped before that, we obviously could have been in a much, much better spot. It's just too much mistempo. Lux is big, Vex is big, Shen is big, so it's definitely an MR game. They're basically 100% MR. Alright, so we're just straight up going like Malmortius here. Probably should have considered it even before this. Like, if Renekton just builds Maw of Malmortius here, Maw plus Gore, how does he ever die against this team? Alright, we're gonna fix this wave. There's no cannon here, so we're just gonna kill the casters. It's not enough to, like, take enough gold away from other people, but we are taking the resource. So that it starts pushing, right? You see how it's gonna start stacking up? Our next wave is also gonna reinforce. Gonna hover to make sure that that stays the same. See how this next wave's coming up. I'm going to kill the caster here as well. So that stacks up, right? That wave stacking up is going to create imminent pressure. We're going to end up with a triple stacked wave crashing into turret. So now we can go up with the Anivia and actually siege base. Why did we end up back in our jungle? I don't know. Seems like we were just crushing that fight. We've got nothing left. Oh, this is one of those spots where you actually don't want to turn on your ultimate. It's so close that they can actually just sidestep and dodge all your shit. No. Like, the fact that this... No one's thinking about the fact that they are 100% AP. Right? There's like 60% of one champion that's AD and some amount of auto attacks right here. Oh, I took that. Whoops. Actually could have come in for that anyways, even despite that. Hey, we got the flash. That should be enough for Twitch to carry, except they keep on walking into the Lux damage. This guy's AFK. Nice. Such a waste. No. Fair. Nice. This is a really good time for a Twitch. This guy needs to stop missing clicks, though. He needs to go with 8 clicks. That's a free kill on Karthus. Guy keeps on moving his camera off. He does not have any master of his A click. Alright, we should have built tankier this game. That's on us. We need to get some plan that's going to get us alive through this. Yeah, it's not even about tanking. Gonna be in so much pain here. Trying to proc everything I can. All the time in the world for this guy to come. I should have pinged Renekton to come by. Also, Twitch wasn't in the vicinity, so it's actually probably just a bad engage. I'll have to look later. I'm getting very tunnel visioned. Alright, this guy has no E. He just put his E on. Oh my god, how do you miss that? That was in range. You gotta hit those spells. This guy does not have his E. And again, he just doesn't move. Okay, good bait, good bait. He's on cooldown. I can hit that. That's a stun into fear. There we go, we're good. No, she hit me. I didn't even see it. Rip. Oh, I played that so poorly. I assumed Karthus was going to die faster. Then I didn't need to use EQ. I wanted to use E here and Q there. Keep your R up. This guy's going for the damage portions first, obviously. Not meant to flame, just trying to guide that guy's thoughts. Give it to the carries. We don't need it. Baron's up. We're missing Twitch. They've been missing Ezreal. Ezreal's a significant portion of their money. Actually saving Smite. I probably could have just taken that. I have both my stacks. I could have used one. Predictable. A really good time to be in Anivia. Alright, don't get one shot, guys. Alright, maybe we can get lucky. What kind of mistakes can we coax them into? Shen's gonna basically bail them out of most mistakes. So there may be nothing available here. That's a free win for Anivia. This is a bad use of Zhonya's though. It's not gonna actually help you get out. Good use of his ultimate though. He's understanding Rod of Ages, keeping that there for the regen. We finally have Hex Drinker from the Renekton. Alright, we have a chance. He's going to scale. We're going to scale this game because of their damage profile. Granted, Ezreal's not the easiest target to get a hold of, but I have better tools than most. And Twitch can get to him through the back of a fight. Speak of the devil. Keep going, keep going. Then give him the speed boost. That's a death. That guy's dead. Nice. It's not mad, just trying to make sure that he sees it. Like, we absolutely needed to win that. Okay, that's one. Oh, that's a fantastic time to dodge in. He got his spell countered by Shen. That's exactly the one thing you need to avoid. Dash is down. Yeah, we get a kill. They're gonna take the Elder now. There it is. But they're missing Shen. Again, I don't want this wave to push out quite yet. I want it to stack up, so I'm gonna leave it behind, right? The idea is that you're trying to get ways to synchronize their power so that you can get them moving up the map together in synchrony. Twitch is baiting right now. Gosh, this is making me so nervous. I just got spotted there. You guys just gonna die to the two of them? Here we go. Nivea's here. We've got the angle. Oh, I just walked into it. Alright, we just cut the wave. I guess that's something else we can do. I don't know what else we're gonna try to do here. There's a lot of things we could have done better. Could have built Ma sooner. Could have tried to carry through that. But I mean, there's some there's at least one major demonstrable fix that we need from some of our teammates. Oh no, demoted. Yikes. Alright, deep breath after that one. It's just, you know, it's a cacophony of mistakes. Just everyone doing their own build, their own like semblance of what they think is good. Okay. That's fine. I think he's gonna try to alpha zero me, put this all the way up. Alright, so now he's going to try to eliminate defenders. How are we going to fight this? Yo, I promoed on the Ezreal. Yeah, nice job, man. You played really well. Alright, so the problem with moving my queen to the other side of the board right now is that I'm potentially getting myself out of the defenses here, and I may need to start stockpiling defenses. Maybe I need to move my rook over to give myself a king and escape route. I'm gonna do that because it looks like he's trying to line something up. Where else is my development gonna come from? Do I just start charging up now? This might be enough defenses. Maybe I just start moving my king anyways. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I actually could have like literally just done this. Not all the way over here because the dark square bishop's gonna be too strong this way. Do I give up? Yes. I give up the rook. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna give him the rook. I'm gonna take away some of his attacking pieces. Now this light square bishop is not very strong, so I'm actually giving him his like best trade opportunity here. You know what? I just blundered it. Now there's nothing to get for it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Whoops. Yeah, that was tactically not justified. Now he actually just has this. I'm checkmated. Never mind. This was just awful. This was just bad. This threatening. It's not checkmate, I guess. We still have our way out. We're just gonna make a hallelujah push and try to get a mating attack. Comes here, we go here, then there's no more attack on that side. He's threatening the bishop, so there's no real spot. He may just try to get his pieces out. All right, there we go. Here we go. It's time. Mating attack begins. He may have given us a window here because we have check to checkmate. I think he actually has to move his king right now. I'm not confident that that even saves him. As we go here, when he escapes, we get to take this with check. Then we're going to be able to promote, take this rook, get another piece into the attack. He just doesn't have enough attacking pieces here. This probably needed to happen at some point, and then he could be potentially willing to like sack pieces down on the boss side. All right, we're going to do this with check. Do this with check, and that's checkmate. Got him. All right, we found a way out of this. Can you checkmate on h8? No. This right, and if he goes to h7, it's right here. So a long time ago, I moved my rook over, and with the idea that it would give me an escape route to do this, because this just isn't enough, right? He didn't have that extra piece going in, so there's no play here. Maybe if he had gotten this out of the way, then there's ideas of like stacking rooks and trying to like sacrifice pieces to try to get in here. Oh wait, no, he did have me. He did have me, right? Yeah, he just has mate. You're right. Because it's two moves, he just goes like this. It's not checkmate on h7, but it's checkmate on f7. Yeah, I completely missed that. But that was the desperation level. This we were probably okay until that knight move. Knight move was probably really bad. Yeah, it's gonna say, no, not even. Now it thinks that I'm busted. That can't have helped his cause. This like actively stopped his production. Now I'm just trying to give up this piece. Yeah, like, how was it asking me? Oh, it needed me to play this. Okay, right. This is the only surviving move. And then even if he goes here and chases me, he can probably just give back some amount of material. It might even be something like taking here just to get more defenders out. I don't know how I'd progress. There's probably a lot of winning options. The only thing that he couldn't do was stall and then walk himself into checkmate. Anyways. Oh, you're 1300? Nice. Yeah, this is the lower the time control, the worse my rating. This is in bullet. The blitz is like, actually I could probably just pull it up. should be here. Yeah. So like, yeah, if I get time puzzles, I'm good. Blitz 1484, Rapid 1732, and I think Classical I'm at like 1900, something like that. Maybe I don't play enough games for it. And I think you see this was based on. Actually, I don't even know where this comes from. This must have been left over from being a kid. Massachusetts state champion under 12 and under. All right, let's see if we can get a Tarek or a Jungle or a York game. They banned both. It's our first time losing to Ghosters. Normally we're able to go up, but I promised an executional tempo, operational tempo that was high, and it just wasn't there. So that's on me. I need to find those windows. What do you guys think of the new world song? Wow, it's getting hot, actually. I think it's hot and humid, and I have a window. Yeah, right. I'm happy it's warm in October. But yeah, I don't want to be caught by surprise. It was, what did we get? Like 4 days of 94 degrees in late September. Gotta do pick'ems too. All right, yeah, do this. Mic check. Good. All right, it's time for everything, right? They must have everything. Pick'ems has got to start with what?
Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
I figured I'd pick your brain because you probably like know all this stuff.
I know less about some of the Korean and Chinese teams because they've been so awkward about updating their files this year.
Yeah.
But luckily it's a lot of the same players. All right, got all of this win, right?
All right, I'm gonna do 3+ because that like gives you like a bajillion numbers.
That lets you watch the most games too. Like when it's 2-0, you'll continue tuning in because you're rooting for the reverse sweep.
What will be the duration of the longest single game? I'm gonna guess like 55 minutes plus.
Ooh. Okay.
You think it'll be? Oh, it's kind of snowbally though, so maybe like 50 to 55.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know what? I kind of where does the actual? This is how to do pick'ems. There's pick'em.
How many pentakills will there be at Worlds? Well, Zeri.
No, Zeri's out.
Oh, well, Zante's still good. Maybe he can get some.
I don't know about pentas. No, who's? I mean, it could happen. It could happen. There's always some. There's always some. And they include the play-ins.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 2.
I'm gonna go with 3+.
Okay, I'm going with 3+ too. What did you do for the longest game?
45 to 49.
Okay, I'm gonna go 1 over that just because I.
Because you go way over the top. That's how you do.
Yep. How many reverse sweeps did you say? 3+?
It's pretty rare.
Maybe 2 or 1. Maybe 1.
In theory, if all teams are exactly equal, there's a 1 in 8% or a 12.5% chance that it happens. But there's also like the play-in best of 5s. There's the bracket best of 5s. So I'm just gonna go 1. Normally when you start 2-0, you're like 93% favored to win. So I'll go with the odds.
What about Baron steals 3 to 5?
Oof.
6 to 8.
Which Drake will be killed the most? Oh,
I said Hextech.
Hextech is the best one. But you know what? Like, to make it different, I'll go Infernal. Baron steals. I'm going on the low route. Ah, this is the entire tournament though. Gosh.
I said
Oh.
3 to 5, but I wasn't 100% sure.
It can't be, can't be 100% sure about any of these, but you know how it is.
True. Who will be played in the most different roles at Worlds? Maokai? Trist? No, probably not Trist. That's a tough one.
I said Maokai last year. Oh gosh. All right, so let's see. Gragas could easily be in 3 or 4.
Yeah.
It may be weak enough that they don't want it though. One of these is gonna pop off the screen. Lissandra could be in 3 roles. Heimerdinger is probably off meta. Ah, that's an exciting one. I actually like that one.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher. I feel like there's only so many choices. Amumu's not really like. Yeah, he's probably.
Amumu, they think they moved him off the support somehow last year, despite Amumu being the best support in the meta, and Kaisa being the best champion that pairs with Amumu. Somehow Amumu always got paired with Misfortune, and they just never played Kaisa. It blew my mind all of last year.
Yeah.
It was just.
Is Gragas actually still picked?
Not much. It gets picked because it's so solid, and it's just gonna be fine against champions like Renekton. And if Renekton's gonna be high prio, they're like, all right, we'll either pick something like Ornn or Gragas, or Poppy. But those are basically the 3 champions that they use to kind of stymie top lane fighters.
Right. Karthus bot's not really a pro pick, right?
Oh. Sejuani could be top or mid, Cassante top or mid. Or when I say top or jungle for Sejuani.
I could see case for Lucian.
I'm gonna blow this guy's mind.
Oh wait, you're in game. Oh shit. I'll tentatively put Maokai. Will be the most picked champion. Like Kaisa?
Is it picked or
Triss.
banned?
It just says picked for this one. I'm gonna put Triss.
I think the support meta is radical enough that Alistar's gonna get banned a lot. Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh, there's also Rakan.
Yeah, I think Alistar's gonna be 100% at this tournament. Like actually 100.
Oh, you think he's gonna be the pick and then Rakan's gonna be the ban?
No, I think Alistar is going to be banned a lot.
Okay, yeah, I'll put him in banned. Makes sense. Who will have the most deaths total at World? Which champion?
Champion? Oh, gosh. Nautilus.
Smart.
Just like pulling the engage as often as possible.
Yep. Who will have the highest win rate at Worlds? Which champ?
Oh, I know what I'm putting for that.
Zir?
Azir actually just got a little bit of a nip.
Maybe Renekton.
He probably gets played too much to have a extravagant win rate. Like, you want the champion that gets picked, but it's like normally counter pick territory.
True. Yeah, Garen.
I think I won with Lissandra last year.
That's actually, I like that.
It's actually a really slow clear. I'm using too many auto attacks on a lot of these camps.
Ooh, this is where I need your help. The players' questions.
Yeah,
Which
this
player
one.
will play the most different champions?
Knight. Actually, there's a jungler from Taiwan. I can't actually go for this. I'm just gonna hover this thing and hope that. All right, these guys are showing no sign of knowing what prio is. Yeah, Sejuani's actually leaving. Oh my gosh.
Which team is that Korean player on?
I don't know. Let's see. This guy doesn't realize how badly he's gonna get wrecked here. Not even close, fellas. Not even close. You like that? Luck's coming up. I love to see it. Oh, there we go. She didn't really. Alright, free, easy start to this game. What do we actually go? Do we go for the Iceborne? I'm gonna start with Bomby Cinder. Just keep it classic. Knight. Is Knight on there? Knight should be, because I think he's still mid for JDG, and JDG is the best team. So that's one of the things that'll help him, is that he's probably going to the finals. So by being at the final, like Chovy and Knight are heavy favorites to be in the finals, so they have the most chances to play more champions, you know?
True. Who will get the most kills in a single game at Worlds?
It's gotta be like one of the AD carries. Is it a champion or a player?
Player.
The
One really good guy.
Paysky, is that his name? 80 carry for Gen G, the guy that they replaced. What's his name? Pace?
Is it Berserker?
Berserker is unfortunately just going to get clowned. Like, not because he's not good enough, but because Cloud9's going to get stomped.
Palafox maybe on Ari LeBlanc or Trist?
Dude, they're a 1 seed. That's actually unreal. Sejuani left. Doesn't get these camps.
So pumped that Pioshek is going to be playing. He's really fun.
That was the ult. Oh no. All in, set. Help. Yes, they have nothing. No. A little bit antsy by me.
Who will have the highest KDA?
You want a Chinese or Korean AD carry, so like Ruler, Pays, that's his name, not Paysky. Pays? That has to be right.
Pick Ruler. Seems like a good bid.
It was just always good enough.
Who will get the most first blood kills?
Um,
Probably some ball laner.
no, some jungler.
Pioshek?
Wait for an NA team.
Team Liquid.
I'm not choosing an NA team for any of these.
Who will get at least one pentakill? Pick Berserker.
Try to set these guys up. Coming back in? Okay. Absolutely, we go in here.
Which team will win the shortest game? I'm gonna guess T1.
Oh, alarm. Hello. National alert, this is a test? Wow, fuck you. That was so... Could you hear that? Did you get one too?
Dude, I just got one. I was blowing up my phone at like the exact same time that you got one.
Yeah. Have national
like-
alert indeed.
Gee, thanks for that alert. Scared the living shit out of me.
I know, I was like, what was that? Alright, so Joanny's still down here. Did she go collect some of her camps? 42, it looks like she may have.
Which team will win Worlds? T1?
T1, Genji, JDG. JDG and Genji are the heavy favorites. But
Which of those
T1.
has the best jungler?
Hmm?
Which of those teams you mentioned has the best jungler?
Yes. Those are the best junglers in the world, literally. JDG probably.
Which team will play the most different champions?
Come to me, come to me. Cannot kill a Taric. Hey, thing's not popping. Garen's about to get buried. Going for attack speed build. I need to flash though, you're invincible. Taking too long on the shop. We're keeping up in tempo, okay? Are you watching it all or no?
I'm still doing my pick'ems. I got you like up minimum.
Gotcha.
Sounds off. Unless I hear double.
Double kill. It's cute, Syndra. Give it to the carries, as always. Ooh, Ashe is in trouble. I don't have flash here, though. Maybe I have a good enough angle. Lux loves me so much right now. The Just finished the turret, bro. They got dragon. Boom. This guy's got Spear of Shojin money. Almost. Peel everybody here? Probably not. Did peel everybody. Oh no! I had to press Q before. Where was Seraphine? I didn't see Seraphine's ult. It must have been cast. They're both low enough. Normally what we want to do is get Taric in, and then Seraphine's going to jump over the top of me. By casting that ult, I'll just be in the middle of the fight, and then everybody blows up. Straight over. Is he on cooldown? Sword wants to be over the top for sure. I couldn't get them. How do we not get everybody there? Ah. Ambitious, I know, but I know I'm huge too. Could easily be Roa with this guy, by the way. Alright, so now we're going to have infinite cooldowns. We just need to make sure we can fly around in the fight. Make sure that we stick to people. Iceborne is totally fine. We're going to have basically permanent uptime on the E. So we can do something like Cosmic Drive or something later, but probably just Turbo Chem Tank, especially with their build. Kaisa Red. Oh my god, I can't even ping Kaisa. Kaisa Red. There we go. I hate these changes, guys. Could take Baron here. Shit.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh no.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, they're flash engaging, so we're just gonna use Herald up top and hope that it's enough compensation here. Maybe we can turn this into a... Ready? They're going to go after Set. We're going to take this, and then we're going to have Herald. 93 seconds. We go. Alright, that's flash. Means we go for this. Garen's down. We absolutely go here. We're going to be full health. Why is Kaisa dead again? Useless static shift build. Kind of just want to E-flash onto these guys. Okay. 12 seconds remaining on this. They're going to go for Dragon. We're going to come straight back for this. One spot, no, that's it. That's it. Need people to be on a mechanical level that can handle that. Can fight forever, fam. Protein Hulk. think I should just keep the shield on Seraphine so she can always get the procs for her heal. Her heal's bigger than mine. Also fairly certain that we just win this. Going in. Want to get this buff. We don't have denial of vision in there. There's no one swept. Nice. Found what we were looking for. Should I go Spirit Visage? Maybe I should. Yeah, Jan goes. Sorry, it is what it is. Should probably grab the other ward to go along with this. That. Oof. Okay. That's Baron. No one take any extra damage, please. Can do this so we can just go in with full pressure. The Alright, Syndra's coming up shortly, but they are chunked out. We have infinite healing for this. That's all it took, guys. Just walk up and take it. We have Seraphine Tarek. This is like... Sarah Tarek is the next level of Sona. What do we want? I guess we want this. This is probably the biggest single spike we could get. Clearing vision. Okay, we just blitz up mid lane then? We just blitz up mid? We blitz up mid, I zone them. 100% I stay here. I get what he's trying to do. He wants to go for the big side lane push, and it makes a lot of sense. Dodge that. Dodge it. Aye. Oh, can't have that. I think he underestimates how tanky we can be. We just don't need the pings, and if you can adjust to the fight, and that's fine. All right, we have a minute 20 left on Baron. This would have been a great item to have earlier. Sometimes you don't finish it. The tier is great. It just stacks up really nicely. Let's see. What did we say? Turbo Chem Tank was going to be the build. This is going to be the last game. Then we got to go pick up the kiddos. Oh, I don't like this Echoes build. And going through that corridor, had a chance of getting her ulted.
Yo, I'll catch you around, Berto. Good luck in your game.
Alright, good luck with the pick'ems. Alright, if he wants to go side push, then we have to do this. Split it. We should. Far from him. They see me down bot and they're like still here as triple range casters, This is not good. Zed also left this wave somehow. This just puts me in an awkward spot now. I went rapid fire cannon PD. Great engage, still like straight up. They're just gonna peel. We want Set to peel off Sejuani, go into the rest of the team. If we can get that, probably just need to stay with the team, no matter what. Even if I think I know what this guy's up to. He didn't go Hullbreaker. He went Sterix Gauge. That's on me for leaving. I want them to understand like how the side waves work, but it shouldn't be me going to them. I should just accept it for what it is and just knee ram it. I hate this Echoes build. Tank. That, oh. Got him? You got someone? The big chunky Sejuani. I didn't even see what kind of action he got. It should have been great. Nice job, Kaisa. Nice. So random. Oh, push. Push. Push.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Our team's gonna die because that's not here.
Enemy rampage. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
What kind of angles can we try to find? It's gonna be hard engage set with picking Sejuani up and just dunking onto the team is number one. Just all right through it. Maybe I should have let that hit me because it would have been. What? All right. What are you doing? You're just griefing the fucking game away, set. Hitting the dragon. Are you kidding me? all right. It is what it is. Unfortunate. Didn't get the W's on our off-meta picks. They're strong, though. You saw that Tarek, with the strength that Tarek has, just completely crushing. Lux played fine. Set did great with the lane and then coming over invading the jungle, but then it was just like a little bit too random later. All right, that's going to be it for me. Got to go pick up the kiddos at 3. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it surreal. Peace.